Now, you guys have heard me say it before, but here is a primary source confirming what I've always said about the Israel-Palestine conflict. The way to understand Zionist reaction, we get so outraged by why can they not see this what we do, is that they genuinely do not see the Palestinians as equal human beings. I've said that so many times. I've said that what they're most angry about is that we don't hate the Palestinians the same way they do. Like, it confuses them. And here is someone who grew up in a household, filled with Zionists, who's saying exactly what I've said. Such is my brilliance and genius, that I have such an amazing understanding of the human mind. I didn't have to speak to them to know this. But it's always comforting when, what you've said gets validated. And I think that's the biggest thing to understand. So once I understood this, I stopped being angry at them, because in many respects, it's almost like it's not their fault. They've been subject to the same indoctrination that the rest of us are currently being subject to right now. We've spoken about Ellison buying TikTok. Netanyahu's already said, what do you call it? Elon is a friend of his. Facebook's been taking down Palestinian accounts at the behest of the government. So imagine if what we're being subject to now, in terms of that new level of propaganda to try and make us essentially erase and not make us see what exactly Israel is doing. Imagine if you live in a world where that's your entire reality. So not only are your parents teaching you how much you must love Israel and whatever it does, and it can never be wrong. You go to the synagogue, you learn the same things, you visit your family in Israel. The whole structure is weaponized against you. It's a war on your mind, and that's why it's very, very hard for a lot of them to see it. And even when they see it, it takes time, it's gradual, because it's really trying to fight against indoctrination that you've been undergoing since you were born. So in a twisted way, I have some sympathy for them. And honestly, my perspective on this is trying to help them unlearn. So for the most part, a lot of what I do, and the way I present my content, yes, I'm outraged and angry at what the hell the Israeli government is doing, but it's just helping people see it. Like, a lot of these people don't even see what's going on. I've spoken to people who've said to me, like, the perception in Israel is that Western media is biased against them, which, if you live in the West, I've always said a lot of times, it's like we're the ones under Israeli military censorship. So the fact that they can live there and think the media is biased against them, when everyone knows the media literally bends over backwards to protect Israel, shows the kind of upside down world their reality is. And I guess it's incumbent on all of us to try and help them see that the world is really not how they think. Palestinians are actually human beings.